Hello, viewer! I hope you are having a nice day. As you probably expected, in this video I will tell you how to not get a losing streak and then rage quit Splatoon when using the most turfy of actually good weapons. Such a basic weapon that there is one in almost every match. The one and only N-Zap, aka product placement, aka where the flip does the ink go is visible on literally every other weapon. What, Nintendo? First things first, it's a support weapon, and the farthest back of all frontline weapons, as I would put it, or the farthest forward of all midliners. So if you're the type to carry your team to victory, or to go for kills the entire match, go play Splattershot. Now what this support power means is that you need to turf, lots. One of the most important features of the N-Zap is that it can run very fast. The N-Zap moves impressively fast whilst shooting, which adds even more to its already impressive turfing power, as it can reach new areas to turf even faster than other good turfing weapons by simply running over to them. One of the important things to do with this run speed is backtracking. What I mean by that is watching very closely for enemies approaching you, and when they get to the edge of your range, walk away from them, strafe, and shoot at them. This may seem like a basic tactic, but it can be your most powerful tool as an N-Zap. Let's do a point of view. You are playing a weapon with shorter range than N-Zap, say Splooshomatic. If the N-Zap is backtracking, what can you do? If you head-on assault the N-Zap by shooting and swimming into your ink until you're within range, you will die from them shooting towards you as you assault. If you shoot and walk forwards until they are within range, you'll die to their superior range. And if you swim around them, do a mini flank, their walking backward speed will outspeed you until you're just swimming towards them again, and then they can just shoot at you. There are absolutely no flaws in this strategy. It requires turf control, good aim, and the ability to be highly aware of your surroundings. But in all honesty, this strategy has saved me in a lot of situations, even if I do it exactly 0 times in the clips. Hey, I used to main this weapon, so I know the tactics, just not when or how to execute them properly. Another important thing to remember with N-Zap is to get your teammates to do it. You're a support weapon. If you're having trouble doing non-support things like disrupting backliners, killing flankers, or attacking objectives, leave it to your teammates. In higher ranks, they will help you. In lower ranks, go play a different weapon. You also need to learn the art of just running away. Running away may seem like the coward strategy, and that you should be able to kill somebody if they're just running towards you. But the truth is, not all weapons can do that, so run away until the cows come home. If the enemy's weapon is a Gal weapon, Splattershot Pro, Dynamo, Splatbrella, and many others, you can really only get through on luck if you and the other person have the equal mechanical skill. On the subject of running, you should also be always dodging and weaving. You may not be Julies, but with your powerful turfing capabilities, you can dodge and weave in the heat of combat to get a few shots in on various enemies, to support your slayers, and also to stay alive. Combat is very hot, you know. Let's go over some matchups. Now, not many of these are going to be great for the N-Zap. In the shooter and duelie categories, weapons with shorter range are at a disadvantage, as long as they're not the Splattershot. Weapons with longer range are at a major advantage, however, because the N-Zap does not have the killing power to kill after they advance towards these weapons. Rollers are at an advantage, as the quick swings of the brushes kill too fast for the N-Zap to react, and rollers have equal or longer range to the N-Zap with more killing power. The exception to this rule, however, is the carbon roller, which is at a disadvantage due to short range and low killing power. Blasters have an advantage as the N-Zap can be massively oppressed by the easy-to-hit shots and often longer ranges. Chargers are chargers. They work similarly against every weapon class that isn't Brellas. N-Zap isn't the greatest at killing them, but it really relies on what range the engagement is at, not the weapon contesting the charger. Sloshers have favourable matchups, because the machine and regular sloshers have longer range and so an advantage due to the N-Zap's low killing power, and the tri-slosher has so much mobility it can quickly catch up to and kill the N-Zap. Splatlings have too much killing power for the N-Zap to contest. That's a Slayer or another backliner's job. Brellas are hard to kill because the N-Zap damage is too low to break the shield of an undercover Brella fast enough, and the Splatbrella has too much killing power, but the Tenter is useless at combat, so they're killable. So, across the board, not great. But you're probably the best support weapon in the game currently is the N-Zap, so don't let combat get you down. I hope you've enjoyed this guide. Don't forget to at least like or dislike if you've watched this far, and remember, Clash Blaster is cancer.